picked her up, she right off the gate told me she was 17. She bluntly said so, and I knew that. What was it? August to November is 4 months.
Two-tone diamonds when I walk in. They was watching, now they talking.
Guys, what Captain Clutch here, back for a brand new YouTube video. And today, man, Skeeter Gene dropped a video called "Man Has Emotional Breakdown When Caught in Online Predator Sting Operation." Let's check it out, man.
Yesterday was Aaron's 26th birthday, and
Oh,
what better
snap.
way to celebrate than with a couple of blue-colored beverages in a janky motel room. But here's the twist. Not only did Aaron get caught up in our investigation, but he's actually seen my videos before.
Damn, he has?
I've seen you on YouTube.
What's that?
Have I seen you on YouTube?
You may have.
Bro, how do you get caught
What do
if
you
you
think?
saw him on YouTube?
I may have.
And what did you see me on specifically?
I understand you guys did a spin-off of what they used to do with the Chris Hansen
Spin-off? That's
That's
disrespect,
right. Aaron
bro.
saw one of my videos on YouTube.
He's
and
definitely not
still went through
getting away,
this
bro.
horrible decision. Also, we had to cut a lot out of this video just to make it fit YouTube's guidelines. So if you want to see the full, uncut,
Dang.
uncensored version of this video, be sure to head over to skeetergene.locals.com. Here you can find a plethora of my exclusive and unreleased content. Just pulling up. I think that's him. I think that's Larry. Hey, Larry.
Hey, Doyle.
How's it going?
Good. How about
Hi,
yourself?
Doyle, Prestige Worldwide Real Estate Marketing. Yeah, so I'm the director of operations
No
for
way,
the company.
bro. I
This
wanna
is my
I
colleague
look- I look
Sebastian.
would
He
wanna
does
see
our
this
social
one.
media marketing.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, the other thing
Gotta
we were
drop this
concerned about
one.
though was the plumbing. It's the Predator piping. We heard that was really good too. I don't know how good you are at laying pipe, but we're
Oh,
gonna need.
we do piping.
Okay, so you are you're the pipe layer basically, is it? you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to take a look down there, because there was like a leak, like all the way, like down there in the white tube there. Yeah.
I'm so confused, bro.
Yeah, it's like more to the right.
Where did that come from?
What's that?
Where did that picture come from?
Let me see. What is this? I don't know. That wasn't there before.
No way.
Before?
No. This picture?
Yeah.
Wait, is that you?
Looks like me.
Damn, he really did him dirty. He exposed him. He put his pick down there.
With YouTube taking down and demonetizing videos like this left and right, becoming a member
That's
really
crazy,
goes
bro.
a long way in helping us
I wanted to
keep
see that.
going and delivering you the content that you want to see.
He should drop it on Rumble.
Also, the EDP video that you've been waiting on may or may not be available on there. You'll just have to click the link in the description below and see if you find it there. It may or may not be there. I don't
Oh
know.
no, bro. I wanted to see that one.
Throughout this interaction, Aaron went through an absolute roller coaster of emotions. I mean, it's like he went through all 7 stages of grief within just 1 hour. Brace yourselves, because this is one intense episode of To Skeet a Predator.
Alright, let's get into it, man.
So as you can see, we do have the Smirnoff secured. It is in the passenger seat. It's not buckled in,
Yeah, it should be.
but it is nice and blue, so I'm looking forward to having one of those. Yeah. And what's this guy's name again?
AA round.
AA Round,
Aaron.
of course. Okay.
This must have
Wonder
been the
if
same
AA
day as the
Round
other one.
wants a cupcake. All right.
Oh, we set in the mood? Oh, my bad, bro. No, I'll just put a couple.
Yeah, Rick's on pull in.
I just said there's like a couple people that have drugs, but don't talk to them. Don't forget the Smirnoff though. No, grab it, I want one!
Bro, how do people fall for this, bro? I'm actually just genuinely curious.
Yeah, my mom is working.
I don't think like anyone in the right, like anyone who
So she'll be
is-
home at like 5:30.
has like a decent understanding or education would just, anyone who has common sense would know that this is just a setup, bro.
Yes. I'm gonna be 15 in September. No, give me one of those.
Bro,
Give me one of those.
of course she's messing with you, bro. Get out of there. What are you doing there, bro? You look dumb. What are you doing, bro? You're lame. For
How are
that.
you?
Give me one of these.
Yeah, me, I was right, sir. Go and have a seat right here.
Don't.
Don't, sir, I'm with the
Tried
predatory
searching
investigation
before.
unit.
we're not gonna agree.
We have the police on standby. Please have a seat right there on the bed for me, if you would.
It's okay, just breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
It's okay.
He already showed up, bro.
I got a water.
Just
for
deep
you.
breaths, sir.
I got a water. I don't want to touch you, but I got a water for you.
Don't touch me. Yeah, no, it's okay.
No, we're not going to touch
I
you.
don't want to lose everything I have been working for.
Bro, if you didn't want to lose anything, you wouldn't have walked in.
Your actions right now before you do something crazy. Just breathe. Here's the water. It's sealed.
Come on.
I'm trying to help you.
I understand. I understand.
Now, what's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Aaron what? Okay, do you have an ID on you? Is it okay if I see that?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, Rick, we got this.
This, please.
You want
What's
me to
that?
step outside?
Yeah, step outside would. Yeah, I just feel more comfortable.
Yeah,
that
if
way.
you could just sit there.
Outside?
I get it.
Okay.
I'm an alpha female.
Yeah, no problem.
No. I was just afraid of.
Rick, if you could take documentation
You
of
want
this,
her
please.
outside, bro? That's crazy.
Dang, you won't even make eye contact, will you?
Okay.
This is
Ah.
okay.
Now, Aaron, I just wanna ask you a few questions here.
Yeah. Do you mind if I actually sit?
crazy,
You want
bro.
to sit in the chair?
Yeah.
That's fine.
It'd probably be a little easier
Okay,
for me to look
sure.
up at you guys rather than be to sit down.
Okay. Yeah. Can I offer you a cupcake?
No, thank you.
No. Okay.
Guys, let me just say this real quick. I said before, like, I feel bad for, like, in another video I said, like, oh, I feel bad for this predator, and people mistaken me for being like, oh, you're supporting these predators, what do you mean, blah blah, oh, everyone should clip all the parts where he said he feels bad for them, like that. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean I literally feel bad for them. I meant, like, I feel bad because they need to get help, bro. They need to go to jail, or, you know what I'm saying, like, they need to get treatment, like mental treatment, bro. That's what I mean. I don't mean I literally feel bad. That's not what I mean. You know what I mean?
So
That just goes over some people's head, bro.
what brings you here today?
Thank
I
y'all
would
for
say a
understanding, though,
series
for
of
everyone
really
who
bad
does
choices.
understand.
It was a girl I met on
shows
an
up.
app that led me to want to come here on connotations of intercourse. There's no better way to put that, is there?
Connotations of intercourse.
They're looking to have sex.
Okay. Is that something you were looking to do with her?
Not explicitly. No.
Not
I-
explicitly. Either you were or you weren't, Aaron. It's one or the other.
Okay.
It's all right.
Do you mind if I have one of these?
I don't care.
But they just look good. Oh, they're not that cold, but
They didn't have any on the
Is that like beer?
fridge.
Okay.
Or is that like seltzer or
Please
something?
finish.
I never drank any
No,
of
I
those,
just
bro.
need to bring my heart rate down.
I'm a good
I've had
man. I'm a good kid.
experiences before. My heart rate goes
Okay.
up, my blood pressure goes up, and I just get dizzy. I'm not trying to withhold anything from you guys because I
Okay.
understand my situation.
We don't want that situation.
Make it quick, bro.
No. Yeah, just
Make it quick,
breathe in
man.
deep. Take your time.
And we don't want to waste a big old response. I've seen you on YouTube.
What's that?
Have I seen you on YouTube?
You may have. What do you think?
I may have.
And what did you see me on specifically?
I understand that you guys did a spin-off of what they used to do with the Chris Hansen thing.
To Catch a
He
Predator.
is Chris Hansen.
What you're talking about?
Wait.
Yeah.
So you've seen
No, he's
some
Skeet
of my
Hansen.
videos
I'm
online.
confused, bro.
Yes. I'm going to be straightforward with you guys in every aspect of what I'm saying. Yes, I did come here prepared as asked to do what the supposed 14-year-old girl, which I understand now is not the case, was looking for, which was also one of the very few things that seemed to catch her interest. I'm not saying this is an act of entrapment. This is obviously my choice.
Right.
I understand what you're getting me to try to say as well and get a confession, and I
I'm
confess.
just,
I confess.
yeah, I'm looking
I
for
get it.
answers, Aaron. You know.
I get it. I need to.
This guy, though,
Actually, if you would allow me to explain.
The floor is yours, man.
I don't really feel bad for this guy because this guy, like, he looks fully sane. He looks young. Nothing looks wrong with him. You know what I mean? So, like, it's literally just him. He's to blame, bro. Like, literally.
This is your
It's his
chance to
decision.
speak.
I have been in a very heavy sexual addiction for what feels like the past 12 years of my life. 13 years, give or take, honestly.
So 1 year less than the age of the girl that you came to meet.
Which is really disturbing for me to look back and say and think on, honestly. It has put me into mental health wards. It has put me in places financially and physically that I've never wanted to be in. And tonight, I am at rock bottom for sure.
I would say so, Aaron. I mean,
Yeah.
there's down bad, and then there's down
There's
tremendously.
Horrendous. Yeah.
And
This is just.
Down horrendous, bro.
I mean, this is rock bottom here. You
it's
know?
not a good look, bro.
Now, Aaron's actions are completely inexcusable, but I've got to give him some points for owning up to it and taking full responsibility for his grave mistake. Now, typically in
Like,
these
bro,
situations,
imagine you in this situation and like your friends see you in that situation, and then they're just like, "What the heck? I don't know you're like that." Like, you know what I mean?
these
That would
alleged
suck.
predators will play the victim and be in denial.
You can't
of
really
what they've
imagine
done.
it. You just can't.
But Aaron here knew darn well that what he did was wrong, and he owned up to it. And that aspect was rather refreshing. But I have to ask, Aaron, when you saw one of my videos on the internet, what did you think of those videos, or the video you saw?
I thought it was pretty comical of the actions of some of the worst predators that tried to flee, evade, and you know, I always got a kick out of that.
Of seeing
But
the...
seeing those guys just flat out embarrassed, not willing to admit, afraid of getting caught.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's crazy, bro. It's like literally a
getting
fan.
entertainment out of their
it's kind of funny,
excuses.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not-
not
he's
to
a-
discredit your
not a
your
fan,
efforts
he's like
or
a
what
viewer.
you do. I understand the severity of it, and I understand the reality.
Being that you've seen the videos before, how do you feel right now that you could potentially be featured in one?
My stomach's churning. Honestly, I'm pretty gut wrenched by this.
That's security
I mean,
guarding
I'm
back's like,
in
man, it's a
shock.
long day.
I should have thought more about what I was doing and who I was speaking with. It could be imprisonment. It could be losing the rights to see my son. It could be some serious
You have a son?
financial troubles. I do.
How old is your
Damn,
son?
how do they always have a son or a daughter? That's
2
crazy.
years old.
And even having him, I've been trying to fight this. I have sought resources and try to put myself in a position to use them as best as I can. And it is such a hard thing to fight. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's a crutch.
So
guy-
what you've been having a
This
hard
guy
time
looks a
fighting
little bit
is
like
that,
Josh Allen.
seeking minors specifically,
It's
or
not just minors.
it's not just so it's just an overall sexual urge that you can't contain.
Yeah.
And
I've struggled with attention.
Hypersexuality.
Well, actually, it's not necessarily just hypersexuality. There's kind of a double thing going on here. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate.
This is your chance to explain. Then we're just trying to understand.
Going back to my childhood, it was rumored to my parents in elementary school that I might have
Yeah.
ADHD.
Okay.
Again, I'm not saying
That's
this
not-
is a crutch. I'm not trying to get out of anything.
That's not an
Just honesty
excuse.
is where it's at, and this is
A lot of people
something I
got
realized
ADHD,
over
bro.
several months.
so, Aaron, are you trying to say that ADD is to blame?
It's not just ADD.
Okay.
Because obviously I was the one that made the choices to click on a website or look up something or let myself wire my brain, especially growing through adulthood, to become this way and mess up
Okay.
my relationships. And
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Interesting.
realistically, it was
Bro, it shouldn't take that long to
May
answer
of
it.
last year,
May of last year. Man.
if that.
And how old was the person you were in a relationship with?
She was 22 when we broke up.
Okay.
And I'm going to be bluntly honest with you as well here.
Okay.
She and I met in August of the year that she turned 18.
Damn.
So you met her when she was
And
18.
How old is he?
Well, this is where it gets a little bit frustrating for me because I was in a darker spot in my life at that time too. We met through Tinder. Naturally on Tinder you can't have an age anything less than 18 right now.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's been that way for, I want to say 8 years because a while back you could get on Tinder as an adolescent and land a lot of situations
16
like this.
sometimes,
Yeah, trafficking probably got that changed for Tinder.
Yeah.
Needless to say, when I first met her, picked her up, she right off the gate told me she was 17. She bluntly said so, and I knew that. What was it? August to November is 4 months, 3 months, I think. It's September, October, November.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just at that point I said, F it, I'm getting out of a annoying relationship, annoying job, where the things are just going sideways for me. I was starting a new job and moving to different things and better opportunities for myself, and we pushed that relationship for quite a while until even this addiction of mine has.
So you felt like it was wrong
it's
that you
built-
were
it built
getting with
barriers
a.
between her and I.
Okay. So you felt like you were in the wrong for getting with a 17-year-old to begin with. And what was this here in Michigan?
Yes.
So this is sort of where it began.
Oh no. Even when I was less than 18, I was doing this not through Whisper necessarily, but with other people our age, which I know and understand the rules are a bit different for
That's
things
crazy.
like that. But
You're right.
Man.
yeah, I mean that was probably the first and last. Not the last. I'm sorry. Big.
Well, definitely not the last.
Especially leading up to now.
Apparently there was a second time at least. So
And that's this.
besides this time, that's the only other time
So is
something
that-
like this is
Since then.
Is that girl the one he
since
has
after I
a
turned
kid
18.
with?
okay.
Has to
But
be.
this is the first time you used the app to meet up with anyone underage. Okay. Well, I see you. I mean, you brought Smirnoff here. What was your plan with this 14-year-old girl? Had we not been here?
That cameraman is just like zoned in.
I didn't really plan to drink myself, but I was going to offer for her to do so.
For her,
No way.
even though she's 14.
Which I also, at the very moment, understood was a bad idea.
Bro, I don't
Right.
even drink, bro. And I'm legal to drink.
Okay, so you were going to come here, let her drink a couple of Smirnoffs. Then what?
If anything happened, I've just got no guardrails. I was going to let it happen. If we had sex, we had sex. If we just sat here and fell asleep, which is honestly what I need, is just sleep so I can
Just
get my
sleep.
head straightened out.
You do look a little tired. So you would have had sex with this girl, though, if the opportunity were to present itself.
I wasn't going to let stop myself yet.
Okay.
I just...
Did you bring condoms with you, Aaron?
I have one that's been in my wallet for God knows how long. It's just a backup, no matter where I'm at type of thing.
Just a backup.
I mean, I never really plan
Yeah.
on much myself because it's not my intention. I'm so busy with work, with my home life, and being
Yeah.
a parent that I don't have time for a relationship. So if something randomly occasionally occurs, if I'm out with a friend or something, then hey, at least I'm prepared. I don't want to have another kid.
I understand.
At least until I can plan for it.
Is it okay if I see it? You said it's in your wallet?
Yeah. And I don't have any weapons on me, guys.
Oh no, that's what he's here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, your wallet's believe it's right there in your lap.
Yeah. God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
In case.
Okay. And what size do we have there?
It's just a Trojan raw. I don't really know that there's a
Trojan
size
raw.
on these.
Oh.
It's just what I found.
Gotcha.
Is
Hey,
best
yo,
feeling
Skeeter
for me.
Gene is
Okay.
violating.
Are you actually
He said.
Grand Rapids?
He said
Police Department?
small.
Oh, well, we're gonna get to that in a minute. I just have
Bro
just-
is trying to roast.
You mentioned him. I just forgot.
yeah.
He was in the
I
room or something.
I just have a
Or
few.
private security. For that matter. Doesn't matter. It's
A predatory investigation unit.
Okay.
Yeah, and okay.
Man, it'd be so funny
you were
when
open to the idea of having sex with her.
it'd be so funny when predators be like,
And I believe somewhere in the
it'd be so funny when predators be like, yo, let me see your ID. When he's like, I'm with the predatory investigation unit. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna listen to you. Let me see your ID. Like, what the heck?
phone conversation, there were talks of possibly laying with her in some sort of travel hammock that you have. Is that right? Okay.
Which, again, I only brought that up with a connotation of just going out and observing nature. Just sit
Sure.
there and watch a video on my phone, great, but I really don't like to use my hammock for that. It's not
Sure.
comfortable. It's 90-something degrees out.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean,
Yeah. So you just wanted to come in inside with the AC and chill and have a few Smirnoffs.
I didn't want to drink any myself, but I was willing
Okay.
to offer.
Just
I haven't
to let
had
her.
a drink in 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
I've just been so busy and I need my head to be clear.
Gotcha.
And I'm not making that up.
Okay. I believe it.
And however much of that you believe or not, it's
I take your word. And you're how old?
Yo, are those good?
just
So let me
turned
know.
26 yesterday.
Yesterday. It's your 26th birthday. Did you celebrate with friends or? No?
Just had my son at home and
Okay.
was working on my home to prepare it
Poor
to,
kid, man.
to sell. So much pressure to try to get this done and get out of my situation so I can.
Understandable, yeah.
It's
And, I mean, was a 14-year-old girl supposed to help you cope with that? Or, I mean, you know, it's a nice day today. Yesterday was just your birthday. I mean,
I know
you didn't have anything better to do than come and meet this girl. And you knew it was wrong the whole time.
I have better things to do. It's definitely not a good idea to consider this as a coping item. In fact,
Yeah, definitely not.
I'll admit, I mean, you know how tired I look right now.
You do. You look like you could use some rest.
And as far as my ADHD medication, some of that is wearing off. So when that is coming off, it doesn't just make me tired. I'm tired no matter what because I just don't get enough sleep.
What do you do for work?
I work in a warehouse, shipping and receiving.
Okay.
It looks a lot different with the camera zoomed up.
Are you in school for anything? Do you go to college?
I've tried several times, but I could never make it through to getting a full degree because I just couldn't focus.
Okay.
I just,
A predator can look any type
It's
of
all right,
way.
Aaron. Please take your time.
I have tried so much of my life to try to get off this pattern.
I mean, what went wrong, Aaron? I mean, what led you here?
The last few days and the last... this is the same thing that actually put me in a mental hospital in late March.
Oh,
This
dang.
this
Not
sort of
just
thing.
this type of
Okay.
situation, but just this level of work and stress. And
Okay.
Oh, wow.
knowing where my impulses could go, and it
Right.
doesn't just go towards scissors and stuff. And I don't like being able to.
Yo,
let
do y'all
myself
feel
go down
bad?
that path. It's not good.
Let
I
me know
just
in
want
the
to make it to
comments.
see my son the next day.
Son needs you.
He needs a dad. I just want to be there for him.
I understand,
I
Aaron.
just
Y'all feel
want
bad?
to be the most existent I can, and I just. This has been
I don't blame
feeding
security.
the
I would've
man
left
so
too.
much.
The everything going on, or
Just
this?
the way I mean, he worded it right. Hypersexuality is probably the better way to look at it. I'm sure it's the way that you guys all look at it.
And
Bro,
have you
he's
been
not even
having
crying,
these
he's
thoughts
faking.
with minors specifically for a long time, or was it just sexuality in general?
Just sexuality in general. I mean, it's
He's
happened
literally
on
fake
I've
crying.
had paid encounters.
Literally.
I've lost so much of my life.
Paid encounters. What do you mean by that?
I've met women for paid services.
Okay.
I've had online subscriptions, and
Okay.
you just look at the hours of my life I've lost, and I mean, I tallied it up last year, and it just surprised me. And I'm like, what the f am I doing with my life? I'm tired of this.
That's the exact reason why, like, you can't be paying for, like, OF content and that kind of stuff, because it's going to mess with your head. You're going to think back and be like, wait, I really spent money on this? You know what I mean? That's why I don't be spending money on any type of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's like, basically, you're going to think back to it and be like, yeah, I spent this much money and blah, blah. Like, there's dudes out there, And I don't know, just people out there who just donate so much money and spend so much money on that kind of stuff. It's really crazy. They be making like people get rich, man. Cause like handing out people dollar bills is like it adds up, but like you know what I mean. It's crazy how much money you'll make.
I want to get out of it.
Or you'll lose. You know what I mean.
I couldn't decide which was darker, the bags under Aaron's eyes or the depressing abyss of everlasting despair that he found himself in. It's really a sad thing, and you hate to see a thing like this. And in some instances, you may feel bad for a poor soul like Aaron. But then you remember what he was there to do. And then all of a sudden, some of those feelings of pity start to go away.
I just
Aaron.
want to rewire myself and just get past this pattern. And I just got into a program to do just that. And I've been so not myself that I can't even stick to it.
Aaron, I understand you need to change your
Well, I
ways and
don't see
rewire
any
yourself,
fears, man.
but meeting up with a 14-year-old girl for who knows what isn't going to get you there.
It's not.
I think that's 10 steps backwards, okay?
It's not respectful to where I need to be. It's not respectful to myself. You know, I want to be able to think about my son instead of having this.
He's
This
lying,
impulse.
bro.
It's robbed me of being
Man, he should have been with his son right now then if it was that important to him.
able to be thoughtful for him and other people around me.
Yeah, Aaron, this
And
is
that's why I
some
want
bad
it.
stuff. I mean, if you were having this impulse today and you knew this was wrong, why not just stay home and go on OnlyFans or whatever?
Well-
go for a walk.
I left the house because there was a showing. Because I'm trying to get it started for the home.
Okay.
Right. Do you guys have any tissues?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can get him a tissue.
I see it. You guys, you know what you're doing very well. I understand.
Well, we are trained professionals, Aaron.
I know. I'm just.
Another thing I have to ask about is, on the phone when you asked her if you asked her if she wanted to change her 3 to a 4. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Meaning
that
the
was
amount
something
of-
that was. You're right. I said it. I agree.
Meaning the amount of guys that she's been with. Okay. So I mean that to me was clear intent that you wanted to come here and do those things.
That's true.
And instead of going from 3 to
Saw the
4, I
proof
think
in
you
you.
went from 0 to 100. By coming over here. So
Facts.
I don't even.
No lies were
know where to go
told.
from this point, other than
that's
It
what I
is.
was going to ask you, Aaron. I mean, what do you think should happen to you? I mean,
Dude, he's looking like a
point
vampire.
blank. I
Where do we
know a
go
lot of
from
people
here?
in this situation usually go to prison.
it's
This
true.
is very consensual. Obviously,
It does happen.
It was a conscious decision. I made it myself. I
You did.
I'm willing to do so much, and I've been wanting to do so much to get away from this. I don't have
doing,
financial
bro.
capacity to pay for a detox program and accountability programs and
Man, this guy's lame,
things like that.
man.
The coaching program I'm in is.
This guy's lame.
I toned it down to a degree that it is what I can afford, and even then, it's on credit. It's still I'm paying more for that than actually what I am paying.
I understand, but
I would sell everything I have and just get into a program to detox and rewire myself, no matter how long it takes to be the person that I need to be for my son and the person that I want to be for myself, and then to have the successes that I want.
right.
This is a dark spot for me.
Are you going to change your life for the better after this, Aaron? I mean, would you say that this
Disappointed, man.
may be some sort of wake-up call? Do you think it's the wake-up call you needed to get back on track?
I do, and I'm not.
I really hope you do, Aaron.
coming to like an epiphany or anything here. This is obviously serious. If you guys
Yeah.
were not just
I mean, if we weren't here, it sounds like you may have
no, yeah, you're right, and
had sex
Yeah.
with a 14-year-old girl.
you're right.
Yeah, bro.
If this was something that was done by a local municipality, Grand Rapids Police or something, I probably would have been in cuffs by now.
He said I thought I would have been in cuffs by
I had a
now.
wake-up call when my son was born, and it was my sign in life to slow down. I went and got my mental health figured out because it obviously at that point, and I knew it at that point, was affecting my ability to be a parent for him. And it was my...
Sad seeing all those people
it affected my ability to
get
even
caught
maintain a relationship.
for being a predator.
Don't you think going to jail would also affect your ability to be a parent for him?
It affected every aspect of my life.
This guy was a viewer,
Everything
bro.
I
That's
would
the
lose.
crazy part.
And
I
How
just
the
don't
heck is a
understand, Aaron. I
viewer
mean, weren't you thinking about
Gonna
that
be in
before
this
you walked in
position,
here?
man.
it was in the back of my head.
Okay.
I just went out of this part of my life. This has been such a rough chapter. I just went out of this part of my life and I just want to move towards bigger things. And this is not that.
This is the,
This is
the complete opposite.
this is total polar
The
opposite.
complete opposite, Aaron.
He's acting
I
like a
just
drama queen,
want to
man.
be a regular functioning adult and just not have this culprit or this crutch. I don't even know what to call it anymore. This
The
Cancer.
He's acting like a
it's
14-year-old
the
girl right
addiction,
now.
every aspect of it that's affected my life.
Like, bro, you're the one who you walked in here. No one told you to come in here, bro. You chose to come in here. Like, you're over crying like it's gonna make a difference. Like, just own up to your actions, bro.
I mean, seriously, it goes back to my education
You're a
and
grown
everything I
man.
know now and every aspect of my life.
Okay. Well, after today, you're gonna. I hope at least that you're going to take the steps that you need to take to better yourself.
Capacity to go backwards.
I'm sure we could pull a few strings and see if there's anything we can align for you.
Can't afford to lose my job. I can't afford to lose everything I've worked for, every friend I've had, and just I can't. I don't even know. I don't know how much longer I'd be around if I do. I really don't.
Aaron, we don't want it to come to anything like that.
I don't either, because I want to be around for my son.
And your son needs you to be around for him. And it seems that this is just one of those bad decisions that you made.
It is.
Okay.
I just don't want to be here right now. You understand that's not physical, that is just this.
I understand.
The whole point of life.
All right, Aaron. Well, we're going to see if we can put you in contact with someone who can
If you
get you some help. All right?
People were telling me like, why are you showing so much empathy for these predators? I was like, I'm not like showing them empathy. I'm just saying like that could be anyone. That could be your uncle, whoever. Like, you know what I mean? They can just slip up and be there. Like, this could be your friend right here. Like, you never know. Like, you never know there's that side of them. You know what I mean? That's basically what I was trying to say. I wasn't really trying to say like I'll be in that situation or put myself in their shoes. You know what I mean?
can get, even if it's something that is. I don't even know how to describe. I just don't want to be at this point of life anymore.
Yeah. But Aaron, if that's all you have to say for yourself, then
You've just been
what I have
skeeted.
to let you know is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and we're doing an online series about adults who try to meet underage girls online for sex. And you've just been skeeted. If there's anything else you have to say again, we'd love to hear it. If not, then our friends in the Grand Rapids Police Department will be here shortly, and
Oh no.
they're going to address the situation and see if they can point you in the right direction to
See if they help get you on track.
exactly to get you on track. Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to be at this point right now. If they can put me in the right place, by all means, and I don't want to go to prison for this, but if that's
Maybe that's
what
what
the
you
result
need.
of this type of choice, then so be it. I
No, Aaron, that's not up to us to decide.
understand.
But if it doesn't come to that, hopefully they can get you some help.
Or at least point you
Someone
in
you
the
can
right
talk to.
direction
I don't want my son to get to this point in his life and end up like I have.
That's crazy.
I mean,
bro.
what
if
if,
anything, what I want for him is to have the drive to not want to be like this.
I mean, what if he was 14 and was meeting up with an adult online?
I would be just goated.
I mean, what would you want to do to that person? Being that these things were said beforehand.
Eliminate him. Just eliminate him.
That's crazy, bro.
What makes it okay for you to do it?
There's
Aaron?
nothing okay about this.
How is he gonna say that when he's the one who's committing the crime?
I could have had my degree by now. I could have had so many different things accomplished if I didn't even think about going down this path so many years ago and pump the brakes then. And I just,
Well,
and
unfortunately,
I don't resent anyone along the way because this was all my choice. Yeah, tonight was a really bad choice. It was.
Fair enough.
But I know there's people that have had and done worse. And you guys have seen every spectrum of that. And I very much admire that. I really do.
No, that's what we're here for, Aaron.
Y'all notice he's playing the
Just,
sad music in the background?
Bad things from happening before they happen.
I'm just trying to release some neck tension.
Do what you gotta do.
At what point did you choose to get into this work? What was the trigger for you?
I just thought the whole subject of it was intriguing. And, I thought it was something that the people might want to have an inside look at.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I would think that
Like, if I had like a team or a group to do this, I'd be doing it too, because like I've got to the position where like I can decoy them, but like I don't have like a group of people to like catch them and like, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even feel safe meeting up with the person in the first place. Like I'd feel like they'd do something like because they're so weird. You know what I mean?
paid job, but the way you guys do it is definitely.
It is like you can't really get bored of this stuff. Catching
Oh,
people.
you say it's better. It's better than to catch a predator.
I'd say it's a lot more raw, and a lot more. I mean, I've seen guys. Admittedly, I sit there and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Drive into cars. They drive towards you guys. They act like they're going to kill themselves, or they call their wife and say, "Hey, I'm in a bad spot," because their wife is calling them saying, "Hey, where the hell are you?"
Yep, it happens. We see all sorts of things.
I mean, you never caught any of that with the Chris Hansen show.
Yeah, Chris Hansen was shorter, I think.
Not
Just
particularly.
like longer. Is that the cop?
Sheriff's right here.
Okay.
Hello.
How's it going?
How's it going?
What's your first name?
Should be better than what I'm doing right now. It's
Oh.
Aaron.
What's that?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron, I'm understanding that you're feeling.
I mean, I can trust myself to go home and make better choices tonight. I'm not feeling so but
Why don't you step out here real quick for me for a second?
Yeah. You mind if I grab my wallet, glasses, phone?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Yo, y'all think
I would.
y'all think cops would like arrest someone, put them inside the car, and then just like drop them off and be like, "Hey, I'm letting you off the hook. Like, don't do it again." Do y'all think that would happen or no? Cause like I feel like that could possibly happen sometimes. I don't know.
Shake your guys' hands. Because
It just seems like
it
it just depends on the cops or
That's
something.
okay. We don't do that in these scenarios. Aaron, if you don't mind,
I'm
if you
just
could
wondering.
just throw that in the garbage for us. We're not gonna
Yeah, I
use that
realized
again.
that.
Yes.
Because like
Thank you.
sometimes you never
And
know.
I think you have something right there that you appreciate that.
Yep.
I just want to get the footage of them. Well, that was some heavy. That was crazy. He's crazy. He actually he said he's seen one of my videos before at some point.
he's
And
definitely
he was
saw
laughing at it,
a few.
laughing
And
at
he
how
actually said that he
dumb
thinks
these guys are.
what we do, and I quote, is better than TCAP.
He did say that. I don't know if I can agree fully because TCAP is
You can't
the
talk
OG,
to
but
Was there anything specific that he said as far as wanting to or anything?
no, he was pretty vague.
He kind of mentioned that he has dealt with having thoughts of hurting
Yeah.
himself when he's been at a point like this.
Yeah, so we were just
concerned about
cautious.
letting
Yeah,
we
pretty
didn't want to
much.
let him go.
Okay. He didn't
This
make
guy, he said he has a 2-year-old at home, so.
Okay.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
said he's had issues with it in the past.
Basically.
That's kind of why you guys called.
Yeah, pretty much.
we were
Okay.
concerned for his well-being.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
And there he goes.
See, what did I
Aaron.
tell y'all?
Hopefully they pointed him in the right direction for some help. There they go. And here goes Aaron. Yeah, I wish him the best. Really do.
I literally told y'all this right now. I said, what if like they just let him off the hook? And that's crazy, bro. Like, this guy can literally go meet up with someone else if he wanted to. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I mean? Like, no house arrest, no nothing.
There he goes. The long, shameful Predator drive home of shame. You hate to see it. You really do.
Man, that's crazy how, like, he literally just got let off the hook. He walked away. Now he's roaming the streets, bro. Hopefully he does learn a lesson, though. Hopefully he doesn't meet up with another girl. You know what I mean? Hopefully he deletes whatever app, Whisper, whatever he was on, and goes down the right path and takes care of his son. But, man, that's going to wrap the video up. Hopefully all you guys did enjoy, man. If you guys drop a like, subscribe and turn on notifications, I would appreciate that. Comment down below what you thought. And, man, I'm going to catch you on to the next video, man. It's been your boy Clutch. Peace out.
What I do, I just balled up and I just got new Jimmy Choo. They hating on the kid, but they know that's something they cannot do. I just did my own thing, and they hating from the other side. They can't even get into the crib.